Hello and welcome back to another episode of HBO Max. Woo. I am your host, Makenna. Joining me as always is Brandon. Hello, Brandon. How are you today?
I'm not gonna lie to you, McKenna. I ate too many nachos tonight.
Is it better to have eaten too many nachos or no nachos at all?
Too many nachos. Definitely too many nachos.
Exactly. You down some Tums, you're good.
I'll tell you this. This was the first time I ever got nachos, and there were like not enough chips.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What did you do with the extra gunk?
I ate it with a fork.
Hell yeah. Well, what were on the nachos? Now I'm curious.
It was just like, because like normally you have like the bed of nachos underneath, right? And then they pile it on.
Right.
Like this was, I mean, they really piled it on. Like even the underneath nachos were getting some cheese on them and stuff, and there just wasn't as much. The bed of nachos just wasn't there to like pull out chips and scoop stuff up. I went looking for more tortilla chips, and we didn't have any, so I just got a fork.
Can't blame him. Same with like buffalo chicken dip. Then you just
really? You're eating dip, just nothing to dip it in, just eating dip.
There's bits of chicken. It's like a soup.
Okay.
But with chips. Okay. Chips are my crackers. Buff chick dip, my soup. It's so good. Oh, I could go for buff chick dip. And it's football season, American football season.
It is. Well, it's both.
Like, both.
All the football's happening right now. MLS, American football, EPL, Champions League.
Let them play the football.
Let them play the football.
Damn it, they are. You know where there was no football, though? This movie, Memento.
That's true. There's no football in this movie.
From what I can remember.
It's a good observation.
If I make one observation from this movie, it's going to be that one.
Yeah, we talked about Memento. Mm-hmm. It's the second week of Film Bro Month.
Film Bro Month. Woo.
We're picking a Christopher Nolan, a Film Bro legend.
Yes.
They talk about this guy like he's the best guy making films in the world right now.
HBO Max legend.
HBO Max legend.
The third one. The third Christopher Nolan movie.
Oh, it is, right, because we did Dark Knight, yeah. And early on we did Tenet.
Of course, Tenet.
Yep, we did Tenet. And then today, we're doing Memento, which is his second feature film.
Oh, what was the first one?
Following. Following. I've never seen Following, so.
I've never heard of it. So.
Yeah.
Yes, before we get into our thoughts on the movie, or rather my questions for this movie, got some facts and figures. It was released March 16th, 2001. Budget of $9 million. Box office $40 million. Made back your money. Solid. 2 Oscar noms for Best Original Screenplay and Best Film Editing. I've never seen Black Hawk Down, which is won Best Film Editing.
Ridley Scott's Black Hawk Down, yeah.
Ridley Scott, Mr. Scott. This is some good edit. The amount of notes this editor must have had. I've seen the charts while researching for this movie. I've seen the movie. My brain would have exploded trying to keep everything together in different colors.
Yeah. So this would have been shot on film too, right? So they would have shot it black and white. That's not post-production black and white, right?
Right. Oh.
But then also, like, I imagine like they're shooting on film because like that intro sequence with the reverse and everything, that's pretty neat.
That is pretty neat. I didn't know what was going on at first, but I was enthralled.
I had the thought while watching that. Do you think that's where he got the idea for Tenet? Because I saw like there's the part where the bullet shoots up back into the gun, and I was like, that's gotta be that's fucking Tenet. Like, did he do that? And it was just like, that was really cool. What if we did a whole movie?
Yeah, do you think that was the sole purpose for Tenet?
Maybe.
Oh, that's sweet.
There is some really well, actually no, because it would have had to been post-production black and white, because there's at the end when the timelines finally sync up, it does the transition from black and white to color. Oh. So yeah, it must have been post-production.
It's been post-production.
Wow.
I learned a lot.
Wow.
25-day shooting schedule. They did this in a month.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes because there's not a whole lot of locations.
Right, yeah. The Carrie-Anne Moss, who plays Natalie, she finished everything in a week.
Makes sense.
Joe, he plays Teddy.
Joey Pants.
Joey Pants.
Joey Pantoliano or
yes.
Joey
Yes,
Pants.
Joey
We
Pants.
call him Joey Pants.
We call him Joey Pants. I think I read like he was on in like week and a half, 2 weeks. Had a couple pickups, but obviously Guy Pearce was there the entire time. But
yeah.
I
mean, yeah, there's very few scenes where there's more than two characters in it, right?
Right. Yeah. The limited edition DVD allows the movie to be played chronologically. After you have to answer questions and solve a puzzle. I want the limited edition DVD just for that.
Yeah, go look it up on eBay. See if we can get a copy of it.
Right.
What I saw on that interesting too is that the opening shots aren't played in reverse in that cut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is neat. Like they really went all out for that.
Right. They made sure to hide it well. I would be very interested to see everything chronologically.
Oh, it looks like you can get it for like $5 on eBay.
Is this the first thing we put on the HBO Max company card?
Yeah, as soon as we get one. This looks really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure this is the right one. But yeah, it comes in like a folder.
Oh.
It's got like a cool yeah, wow, this is neat. Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna end up buying this.
There are a few people considered for the role of Leonard, including Mr. Brad Pitt and Mr. Aaron Eckhart, also HBO Max alums.
Yep.
And then the narrative jumps. You want to take a guess at how many times the narrative jumps around?
Oh boy. Are you counting? Because like this movie will do like it'll show you half a scene and then it'll show you the first half of the scene.
Right.
Are we counting that as a narrative jump?
I have no idea.
Because if we are, it's got to be in like the high 50s.
113.
What?
I know.
Yeah, so it's got to be counting every single time
count
that
all of
it's just not two sequences back to back. Jeez.
So once again, should have won Best Film Editing. Although I haven't seen Black Hawk Down. Best Film Editing.
Black Hawk Down was huge that year, but I think Black Hawk Down has like a lot of awards.
Yeah, I have definitely heard about it. I don't know what it's about, but it's good, apparently.
Yeah, it was a massive film.
Is there a Black Hawk in it?
A Black Hawk is a kind of helicopter.
Of course.
So it got nominated for four Academy Awards. 1, 2, Best Film Editing, Best Sound. It was nominated Best Cinematography, and Ridley Scott got a Best Director nom.
Ooh, Ridley Scott.
Ooh, it was nominated for Best Editing in the BAFTAs and lost.
Oh, too.
Let's find out.
Ooh,
what year was this?
01.
1? Okay. 2001. Oh, Mulholland Drive won for Best Editing.
Oh, you like that movie.
I do. I really like that movie. The editing is pretty good in it, too.
The editing is pretty good, yeah. No,
Memento, no BAFTA nominations.
Oh, no.
But I don't think anybody's British, so... Wait, isn't Christopher Nolan, he's a Brit, right?
Oh.
I can never remember if he's British or not.
Maybe.
He has to be, right?
British American, yeah.
British American. Okay, so he's probably like... Yeah, he's born in the UK. I think he's raised in America, because all of his movies are American movies.
Oh, yes. Between London and Illinois.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Checks out.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Really good editing in the movie. Yeah.
Very. Yeah. That was that amazed me. Like I was sitting there trying to figure out like how it hurt my brain trying to figure out what would go where, and like so many napkins would be written on with notes, and but yeah, no, it's
Well, what's even crazier is apparently they shot the movie in sequence.
yeah.
So
Do you
like
think
they went back and chopped it up.
Oh my god. That's how? Yeah, that's all I got on in terms of facts and figures. I feel like we got a lot to talk about
Oh yeah.
what the hell happens in this movie.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty weird movie. I do feel like it was one of those movies that I watching it twice is pretty good.
Yeah, no, I definitely
being able to watch it with like the whole plot in mind, it helps out for sure. But I don't think it's necessary because like actually the plot's not super important. Like right, like this I was actually watching it this time, so this must have been like the third or fourth time that I've seen this movie now. I gotta say, it doesn't get better the more you watch it. It doesn't get worse, but it doesn't get better.
It's stagnant.
It's it actually reminded me a lot of Ocean's 11, which we reviewed before, because nothing special is actually going on narratively with this. Nothing clever is happening in the narrative or anything. They're just specifically choosing to tell the story in a way that fucks with you.
Great. Well, I love it. Yeah, just more questions come up from that.
Yeah.
My first question.
Okay.
Okay, Natalie.
Yeah.
So my understanding, she is Teddy's girlfriend? Maybe? Is she Teddy's girlfriend?
No.
Who is she? Why is she there?
Okay. So the guy that he kills, thinking that is John G, the guy that Teddy sets him up to think that guy's John G, he kills him.
Right.
That is that guy's girlfriend,
Oh,
who he does drug deals with.
Oh.
So he puts on the guy's clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steals his car, gets in the car, sees a note written down, thinks that that's his note. He's got to go do the thing. He shows up and she's like, why is this guy in my boyfriend's car? Why is he wearing his clothes? She figures out that she killed him.
Oh.
That's why she's doing her thing with him, why she's treating him so badly and stuff. It's because, yeah.
Oh, so mean.
Yeah, it's very mean. But also, he killed her boyfriend. So.
Oh, yeah, no, that'll do it as well. Yeah, no. How many days does this happen?
Probably. So it's hard to tell because we don't exactly know how long he's in that hotel room for during the black and white sequences. That's probably over the course of at least a couple of days, if not a week. Then the actual events of the movie take place over maybe another week, maybe a couple more days.
Oh, that's so quick.
It's hard to tell because there are chunks missing, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like from the time she tells him to kill Dodd to when he's actually confronting Dodd. No idea what's in between that time, right?
Who's Dodd?
Dodd is the guy who is locked up in the hotel room.
Like, why? What's his purpose? Like, how does he fit into everything?
Okay, he is a guy who's been doing deals with Jimmy, the guy that he killed at the beginning.
Okay.
He is coming after Carrie Ann Moss's character because Jimmy's not around anymore to do the deals or whatever. So she is trying to get Leonard to kill Dodd for her so he'll leave her alone.
Okay. And then, okay. So, what is the last thing chronologically?
Chronologically, the last thing that happens is he kills Teddy.
Right. What do you think he does after that?
That's a good question. I would imagine what he ends up doing is going and killing somebody else.
Oh, so like, you think he's just on a constant loop of trying to find just a
Yeah,
bunch
because what Teddy says to him at the end is that like they killed the original John G already,
right,
and that
right.
he can't remember that he did that, so he just keeps going. Like he even has the picture of it at the end, and it's not enough for him. He keeps going after it. So, and it's even the like the implication is that he's conditioning himself to want to keep going after people because that's what Teddy also says, that he's removed pages from the police report. He's crossed out sections of it so that he can't get to it, so that there's always a mystery there that he has to solve.
Oh my. It's like, how has he not been caught if he's killed a number of John G's? Like, I get Teddy is there, he's the police officer, I'm sure he's worked some magic, but like, surely, I mean, Leonard has the amnesia.
I mean, it's what 25% of all crimes get solved, like murders get solved, right?
Oh yeah.
If that is like it's a really low number, but also like the fact that like he has the short-term memory loss, like I imagine that makes it to where he's not like it's hard to like pin him down with a motive or anything. Like he's not telling anybody really that what he's doing. Like in that entire town, only Carrie Ann Moss knows what he's doing.
So now he had the tattoo of the license plate number of Teddy's. So if we go off he just go and keep killing John G's or whatnot, like, do you think he's going to be confused by all of this, like, very like with the license plate number and like the drug dealers, like the very specific information that was to the people in this movie?
I guess, but one of the things, like one of the like the major things that this movie is trying to do is point out like the there's that conversation that Guy Pearce and Joey Pants have about how he's like, isn't it hard to do it without a memory? And he's like, well, no, because you don't go based off memory. Memory is flawed. You go off facts because facts can't be polluted. Facts are what matter. What part of what the movie's doing is showing how he can intentionally pollute the facts in a way to get whatever he wants. That everybody is manipulating the facts around him to push him into certain directions. Like the facts don't actually matter that much. Because like, okay, so that's the license plate. Teddy's license plate's from California. There's 49 other states where there's license plates, right?
Yeah.
Or he just doesn't own that car anymore. Or, you know, he won't necessarily, he won't remember where he got the license plate from. You already seen that there's the, there's one tattoo that he's already altered where it's his first name is John and he changed it to could also be Jimmy. Like he's already deteriorating the specific facts.
Oh my.
Yeah.
There's so much to keep track of, but at the same time, no. Like it's
not actually a lot happens.
Right,
it's just
exactly.
it's telling you in a way to where it's revealing things to you afterwards.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know anything about this movie. And usually what I do, I'll like start watching the beginning, things will happen, and then when I start to not really understand, I'll go to the Wikipedia page, but then I realize that this is all backwards. So I was like, I don't want to accidentally spoil myself with the Wikipedia page if it's chronological. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna write all of my questions down for you.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's what we have been doing. Sammy Jenkins.
Yes.
See, was that like, I understand it's like Guy Pearce's story, but like, does a Sammy? Where did the name Sammy Jenkins come from? Like, is that an actual
Sammy
person?
Jenkins was a real person that he investigated, who was just a con man.
Okay. Why did he choose specifically Sammy Jenkins? And like, surely he's investigated more.
So, yes. This is a bit complicated. So initially what it appears is that the Remember Sammy Jenkins is just a shorthand for himself to remember about the condition, the conditioning, all the things that he has to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we later find out at the end of the movie is that he's also using that to condition himself into having false memories about what happened to his wife, about what happened with Sammy Jenkins. He's using the conditioning process to remember that story all the way through, that the way that he's made it up. That way he starts to believe it, because his memory is so fucked up at this point.
Okay. It hurts my head.
The conditioning idea in this movie is really cool. Like, and apparently, it's a real thing.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like he can remember things. It's just you do it in different. There's different kinds of memory that you don't really think of. It's really cool.
Well, yeah, I like the thing of where it's the Sammy Jenkins scene where they have like with the shapes that like buzz you or whatever, and it's like he keeps doing the same thing over, and like I think that's when I realized like, oh, he really doesn't like there's not even like something in the back of his head that's helping, like there's none like it. Everything it's
and in real life that's how they caught the real Sammy Jenkins, who was a fraud or whatever. Or there's that other part in the movie where he's talking to Carrie Ann Moss and he's like I know what it's gonna sound like when I knock on the wood. I know what it's gonna feel like when I pick this up, though, and that's because of memory. I still have those kinds of memories. It's just specifically what happens right now I can't remember.
I like the bit where he has the Polaroid, but Teddy tells him not to trust Natalie, but he writes it in a different handwriting.
Yeah,
it's like a thing. Oh, that was cool. I was clever. Like, oh no, yeah.
So he'll see it later and essentially remember to cross it out because it's not in his handwriting. Or one really cool thing that you might not notice when you watch it is that like in the flashback of him when the people are breaking into his house and he picks up a gun and he's like he can like barely use the gun, like he has trouble reloading, he has trouble cocking it back, and then you see him in the present and he's really good with a gun now. That's his muscle memory that he's learned how to be good with a gun.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice it. Oh my god. Oh, this is.
There's a lot of really cool details in the movie. It's very it's well thought out.
Yeah, that's, I think, I was gonna say something. Hold on. It'll come back to me.
Okay.
No, it's I definitely, I need to go rewatch it sooner rather than later to be able to pick up those details, because everything's connected. How long do you think the movie is chronologically without it like doing like those half scenes or and whatnot. Because this is like a 2-hour movie ish, maybe.
I don't know, you're not gonna shave that much time off the movie if you just remove like, because it's really it's like one line every time that crosses over in the little Venn diagram. I don't think that would save you that much time.
It reminded me sort of like if you were to watch a television series backwards.
Oh yeah,
because it's like little episodes, and then but why Teddy's role? Why does he care so much? And like why is he always with Leonard and just like always there?
So I imagine that initially he wanted to help him out, right, and find the killer or whatever, because the guy, we don't totally know what happened with the original John G. Like if he got away, if like they got caught but weren't like he didn't go to jail or whatever. We don't totally know what happened there. But now he's basically using Leonard as a grift. Like that's like why he's got him killing a drug dealer, right? As he set up a fake drug deal, had Leonard kill him so that they can take the $200,000 or whatever. So he's just like, yeah, he's full on like scammer mode now with a he's got like a guy that he's learned to like manipulate and steer into killing people for his benefit or whatever.
Oh my god.
He's also like what's cool is like in the movie, like he's actually not that good at manipulating Leonard.
Right, yeah.
Like when he's like Carrie Ann Moss is like she's like actually really good at it. And that's how he like she's so convincing when he's talking to her that he doesn't trust Teddy anymore. Because Teddy's a creepy weirdo scumbag, but Teddy actually is the one who, for the most part, is telling him the truth about what's going on, and he just doesn't believe it because he's got like his whole system like fucked up.
I know more questions are gonna come up, but I had one note.
Okay.
My one note. The soundtrack. Love the soundtrack. Remind me of Blade Runner with the synths.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan's a really big Blade Runner fan, and I actually think that they specifically did choose synths in this movie to do like Blade Runner.
Yeah. It was, I don't know, a little unsettling. Like it's because like like once you figure out that like that theme plays like every time, it's like, oh shit, something's about to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like the soundtrack. It I mean like most soundtracks, it adds an extra layer.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. What notes did you have about Memento?
So this is a really good written screenplay. It definitely deserved best original screenplay. It's very, very smart. It's one of those situations where like a lot of Christopher Nolan movies, it's not like super deep or anything. Like it doesn't have too much to say. It's just really well put together.
Right.
It's like I can't remember who this was applying to, but it's a quote I heard from somewhere. I think it was like a Roger Ebert thing where it wasn't about Christopher Nolan. It was about maybe like Andy Kaufman, but Charlie Kaufman, not Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman's the comedian. Charlie Kaufman's the screenwriter. But that he's not the best writer, but he's the best screenwriter.
Oh.
Which is, and that's sort of what Nolan has going on too, which is Nolan's really good at writing movies. Because he's specific, like this, if you wrote this as like, the book is totally different. Like, because Christopher Nolan and Jonathan Nolan like both took their versions of it. Or like, you couldn't do like 2001: A Space Odyssey with this, right? Where you just had the book version and the movie version, and they're pretty much the same.
Right.
This has to be a movie.
Mhm.
Like, this screenplay has to be done as a movie. If you just tell it straight through, it's not even that interesting.
Oh.
Like, it's very, very smart the way it's written out. It's very, very
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
I will say, I think after you've seen it the first time, the system that the movie uses kind of goes on a bit too long, because every single sequence is essentially, we're going to show you the second half of the scene, and then we're going to show you the first half of the scene.
Mhm.
And eventually it's like, I get it. We're going to see the second half of the scene. I'm going to be out of context. I'm not going to understand what's going on. You're going to show me the first half. People are going to be mean to Leonard. We're going to see how the second scene was actually them manipulating Leonard, because now we have the context of the first scene. It does that trick one or two too many times.
Mhm.
Like, by the time he's in the bar and
Yeah.
she does like the spit in the cup thing,
Mhm.
I'm already used to it. I already know what's going on. It's
Right.
I'm not surprised by it anymore. If they could have found ways to, like, after that point, mix it up and surprise you one more time with the way it presents you, then it would, like, really, like, nailed it. But it doesn't do that. It sticks to its formula until the end. And it pays off. It's got a big reveal at the end. It really like messes with you. But yeah, other than that, like I said, this is a movie that I don't think, like, you don't get a whole lot rewatching it over and over again. It's, you understand the plot better.
Yeah.
You pick pieces together, and that's kind of it.
Why do you think this is why do you think this is a big film bro movie?
Because it blows your mind the first time you watch it. That's I mean, it is a genuinely, like, really cool idea for a movie that really fucks with you the first time you watch it. And it's Christopher Nolan, who is really good. I like most of his movies, and this one, yeah, it's just it's a really, really cool idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like how he does the Polaroids of being helping him know certain things. He make a nice scrapbook, I suppose, one day.
Yeah.
The board, or it's like when he first goes into the hotel room, he puts up like that piece of paper. Is that him trying to figure out the John, like that specific John G case?
No, that's like his life organizer, essentially.
Oh.
Like, the things that you see on it are my house, my car. These are the people. This is where these people are on the map. So that, like, he can, because you think about it, like, he walks out into the parking lot. How does he know what car is his car? He's got to have it. It's got to be on the board.
Mm-hmm. What do we know how many years it is between his wife dying and?
I would say we can guess it's probably about 2-ish years, I would guess. Because he says it's been about 1.5 years since he killed the original John G.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So from his wife dying to then, I guess that was probably maybe 1 year, 1.5 years.
How many John G's do you think he has killed in that 1.5 years-ish?
I bet it's been a few.
And do you think
it doesn't seem like this is the first time they're doing this operation? Like, it seems like he's got it figured out.
Yeah, he's got it down. Do you think he's gone? Is he from California? Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's actually one of the clues that I saw this time when I was going through it, which is that there's a very, very, like, obvious shot of him parking his car once, and it's not a California license plate. But Teddy's car is a California license plate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think he has gone outside the state yet?
Yeah, they're not in California anymore in this movie.
Oh, wait, we're... Where
I can't remember what state it is, but it's not a California license plate. Everybody else is driving non-California cars.
Oh, that makes sense now. Wow, see, he's just making it. Do you think? Now we're going to get into theoreticals. Do you think he would go outside the country? Like, this was assuming this is obviously pre 9/11 and everything. So I assume, I don't really remember. Could you get into Canada without a passport?
No, you couldn't. You needed a passport. To just drive across the country? No, you would need a passport. You could get into Canada without a passport, but like to legally enter.
Right.
No, you would need a passport.
Do you think he would start branching out into other countries?
Probably, like him on his own, probably not. No.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
because he doesn't have any sense that like the cops might be coming for him, right? The reason they're moving around is because Teddy's moving him around.
Do you think there will be a new Teddy? Like someone will take him under their wing somehow?
I wouldn't be surprised if Carrie-Anne Moss keeps fucking with him. She seems to really enjoy it.
Yeah, she does. She just met the dude and she said some words. Yeah. Oh, that would be. I don't want to. I want to see. No, that's her manipulating him. Shit, like I wanna see a movie where like a Memento 2. But I also don't want to see her being mean to him because that made me sad. But
I mean, Leonard's not a great guy.
Oh, well, okay, no, that is fair. But he seemed hurt by it. Like isn't the correct verb. I found it interesting how much Carrie-Anne Moss's character was able to pick up on Leonard in only, however many days or whatever. Like she knew to take the pens away. She knew like just how long.
Well, so he's been living at her house for a couple days at that point.
Oh, that's right. Why?
I assume so that she can figure her like plan out and like manipulate him more. That she was like, oh, you could just come stay at my place.
Mm-hmm. How
because I assume what she's done at that point is convinced Leonard that he doesn't have a hotel room.
Oh, right.
Because like she steals his keys, remember?
Oh shit, she does, doesn't she? Oh my god. So everything makes so much sense. My head still hurts though. trying to wrap it around everything. So like, oh no, I didn't. It was gonna be a quick. Oh, Joey Pants. He was in The Sopranos. Played Ralphie. Ralphie was an asshole. Only thing I remember about Ralphie is that he had a horse, and the horse died. Tony Soprano. I'm going to talk about The Sopranos for a second.
Okay.
Tony Soprano. I'm going to tell you about The Sopranos real quick. Tony Soprano, way too invested in this horse. Barn fire. Horse dies. Really sad. Tony thinks Ralph burned it on purpose to kill the horse. So what does Tony do?
Easier ways to kill a horse.
I know, yeah. Just watch The Godfather. What does Tony do?
That's not an easier way to kill a horse.
I've never killed a horse. I don't know.
You think lighting a barn on fire is not as hard as sawing off a horse's head?
And putting it in it. Listen, it leaves a clear message. Tony confronts Ralphie. and then slams his head into the kitchen counter and kills Ralphie.
Awesome.
Although I will say, when I originally was thinking about this, I got my mafia stuff mixed up, and I thought Ralphie was the one with the horse in his bed. But no, that's from the Godfather.
That's the guy from the Soprano. The Godfather.
Yeah. Dude, I understand blood is a liquid. Okay. That it looks so slick.
Silk sheets.
The
silk sheets. It's not absorbing into the.
No, it looked like a fucking slip and slide. Like
yeah, it does. It's really gross.
It is. I didn't know what was gonna happen at first in that scene, and then I was like, oh no, it's so good. Horse's head. There it is. And it was. But you know, he Marlon Brando had to give a clear message.
It's who is that? It's shit, what's his name? Tom Hagen?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so this is what I've always wondered from like like they talk about it in an old crack sketch, but I had this thought while listening to them talk about it. But did Tom Hagen saw off the horse's head himself?
Oh.
Or did he hire a couple guys? Hey, go saw off this horse's head and put it in the bed.
Oh, I think it would depend on his rank, like how high up he was, right? Depending on
because Tom Hagen is Don Corleone's lawyer, right? He's just like
yeah, he's got people for that. Yeah. Oh yeah,
but also like a horse's head's got to be like really heavy. Like he can't lift that up the stairs by himself. Yeah, that's like at least a 2-man job.
Right, and the horse has got a thick neck.
Oh yeah,
that's a multiple hour operation right there. Multiple people, multiple operation, and it looked fresh. So like, do you think they did it at like in the middle of the night? Too?
Oh, but yeah, they had to, like, you're not showing up like 8:00 to go kill a horse and cut its head off. No. Especially then, like, you're sitting around waiting.
Right.
No, that's a late night operation.
Gotta go my time and kill the horse, you know?
It's also like, where did he get the idea? Is this like regular, like is this like the regular way that they intimidate people? Or like Tom Hagen was like, you know, it'd be a good way to send a message? We cut that horse's head off, put it in his bed. That'd be great.
Now, okay, I come from an Italian family.
Okay.
Some people may have been in the mafia. We don't know that.
Possible to know.
Possible. Exactly. I don't know.
Did they work in sanitation?
No, they had a strip club.
Oh well, that's also.
The Sopranos, they had the strip club.
They had the strip club. They had the deli.
Exactly. Let me tell you what. Apparently, I didn't know this particular family member. Apparently, all day buffet too.
I think that's pretty common in like strip clubs.
Never been to,
but like you're like an open like all day strip club. Yeah, they do the buffet and all that.
Damn, I could go for a buffet. His mother though didn't know it was a strip club. Just only heard there was a buffet. And then they explain to this poor older woman, oh no, this is not that type of buffet, ma'am. This is a strip club buffet. That's how she found out. Still. Yeah, listen, a buffet is a buffet.
Exactly.
Buffets, I'm going to say, they have the best croutons.
If you say so. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I'm not getting salad at a buffet.
All right.
Are you just getting a plate of croutons?
Oh, no. Let me tell you. We call this the Tony salad. So my best friend, who I've known since kindergarten, there's a buffet near my house, and we'll go to it every so often. We get his name's Tony. That's the Tony salad. Stick with me here.
Okay.
Okay, it's lettuce. Cheese.
Okay, regular salad so far.
Croutons. And cubes of ham. You douse that in ranch. And that's the Tony salad.
It's the Tony salad.
Usually I skip over the lettuce, so I'll just have
cheese, ham, croutons, and ranch.
It's a delicious salad. All you can eat. This buffet is so good. I will say the last time I went, the ice cream was a little soupy, but it's okay. I made it solid with how much fudge I put into it and Oreos.
So Tony's in his early 20s, right?
Tony is... he's in his
How long do you think Tony will be getting Tony salad and calling it Tony salad?
I'll text him right now.
Like, do you think Tony in his 30s is going to take a girl to a buffet and be like, we call this Tony salad?
Okay. No, you gotta... I've been going to this buffet with him since we were in 8th grade. Every single time we have gone, he gets a Tony salad. I get the Tony salad now. It is crossed into my family. Only me. Campbell, no one else is going to eat the Tony salad. It is just Tony and I who are eating the Tony salad. But it's good, and it's nutritious. Ham slices, or excuse me, not ham slices, ham cubes. Game changer.
Listeners at home, if you try the Tony salad, I need you to send us pictures. Tweet at us at HBO Max MAKS. Let us know if you get the Tony salad.
I've got pictures of the Tony salad if anybody needs some references.
I do. I'm going to need you to tweet those out.
Yeah, no, I'll send them to you so you can tweet them out because you have the Twitter account.
Okay. Send them to me like right now, like after we get done recording, because I'm going to put them up tonight. No context, just tweet out Tony salad.
Our recording of Memento went well. Tony salad. Tony? Oh, he's probably going to be sleeping.
Hashtag HBO Max, no context.
We make a damn good podcast here. Dude, we'll have that company credit card in no time.
Oh, yeah. Who wants to sponsor the show? Who wants to come pay for us to get Tony salads?
Do you think we can get this buffet to sponsor us?
Maybe. You should ask.
Say no more. I'll contact corporate. I'll write an email. First sponsor, Haas's. Haas's, though, I think is only a branch in the Northeast. So, oh my God, that's how you come over to the North. They'll send you out. Will you go to
they pay
Haas's?
for a trip. We go to Haas's, get Tony salad.
Tony's not there.
No. Tony's not part of this.
We record an HBO Max in Haas's. Ooh. The H in Haas's stands for HBO
Max. The H in Haas's stands for another acronym. Does the H in HBO Max stand for Haas's?
It's a different lip. This is a quality show. This What was I asking? Oh, question. Tony salad. Everlasting. Oh, he's gonna be so confused when he wakes up tomorrow. Tony salad is a nationally recognized salad now.
Yeah. You got Caesar salad. You got Tony salad. Cobb salad. Tony salad.
It's delicious. It's delectable. It's a great starter to your meal. You got the salad bar. Get your Tony salad. Then you go over, you get your garlic bread. A little bit of garlic bread that accidentally gets in the ranch. That's okay. It still tastes good. Sometimes you get your soup. Depends on the day. Depends what time you're going at. Then you got your dessert bar. You got your soupy ice cream. You got your bits and bobs for the ice cream. And you got your brownies, your cupcakes, your cookies. You get all of those. You got your puddings. You got some fruit.
Now, do they do a breakfast buffet?
No.
I'm a big fan of a breakfast buffet.
I've never had a breakfast buffet. What's a breakfast buffet? Is it just...
breakfast food.
That sounds great.
Get your eggs, your bacon, your hash browns, your cream of wheat, your... they do like eggs Benedict. Like breakfast casserole, maybe. It all depends. You can get cereal, you can get fruit, you can get yogurt, you can get oatmeal, you can get whatever you want. Waffles, pancakes.
Oh, hotels have these.
Yeah, breakfast buffet.
I have had one before. It just took me a second. Once you said waffles, I remembered.
Well, that's like you go to a hotel. That's like the continental breakfast, right? You walk down
Right.
there. It's like the make your own waffle station. No, I'm talking about like you go up and it's like the buffet tray and it's
No,
full
the
of
buffet.
waffles. Grab one of those bad boys. Throw it on the plate. Boom. Sausages.
Oh, now we need to find. What if we're just sponsored by only buffets?
I'd be okay with that.
We travel the nation, and I'll go international for buffets.
You think other countries big on buffets?
Probably not, no. But we bring buffets to other countries.
That's the market right there.
This is
That's what we're selling.
Similar
You
to
want to
how
expand. We have a couple people who listen to this show from other countries. So.
Yes,
So there you go.
we'll go all over. We'll go anywhere. We bring the buffets to the people. Similar to how my father brought friends to South Central Pennsylvania, we will bring buffets to the world.
Yeah.
The entire world.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll get you Golden Corrals. I've never been to a Golden Corral. There's none around here that I know of. But I heard
There was, I don't know if it was a Golden Corral, but there was at least like a knockoff Golden Corral up here for a little bit, not anymore. A Chinese buffet. Love a Chinese buffet.
Love a Chinese buffet. You know, I eat so much food at a Chinese buffet. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Life changing.
California Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, haven't been to one. I know of where one is.
Or Cece's Pizza.
Cece's, heard of Cece's. What? How's that buffet? Where
They got pizzas.
they got pizzas?
You
they have
walk
wings?
around, they got all these different pizzas. So I think some of them do.
Oh, pizza.
I bet Cece's has wings. Yeah, you go around, you do slices of pizza. I'll tell you what, the round tables had the lunch buffet.
Oh.
Whereas like you pay like $12 and you just go eat as much pizza as you want.
Right.
They're just flipping in and out, bringing out new pizzas. We used to do that occasionally. We'd go like if we had like me and my buddy had the same day off, lunchtime, boom, round table, lunch buffet, awesome.
Oh, I really want a buffet right now.
That'd be great. I could crush a buffet right now.
I could crush a. Oh my god! But buffet, you don't need anything else. You just need.
You know what? I bet's an amazing experience. So we should try to get this worked out. I think we have the context. We can make this happen. So you and I both do stuff for the FCF on occasion, right?
Yes, correct.
What do you think it's like going to a buffet with like an offensive lineman?
Okay, so when I lived in the hotel, they had meals. It was sort of, so you had like a salad bar, like a small salad bar, and then you had like your main entree or everything. I would see these dudes go up 3-4 times, at least.
Oh yeah.
Crushing salads. They would have like plates all along their arms, balancing it over to the tables. It was a sight to behold.
We need to get some of these guys. We need to get like Darius Dokes out with us and go to a Golden Corral with Darius Dokes.
All right, this is a production meeting now, all right? Here we go. Okay.
Reach out to Makuga.
Yeah.
Reach out to Deez. Try to see if we can get this done.
This is oh, this would be great. Especially with hoops coming up too. We could get basketball players. They chow.
Yeah, like they eat a lot, but no, like when we're talking like an offensive lineman, right?
No,
or defensive lineman.
That's
Like we're talking another level of food consumption.
No, that is very fair. Oh man. This is $1 million idea right here.
It's a great idea. We need to sell this.
This is how we get all the sponsorships.
Yeah. Get this to Josh Makuga right now.
Josh, I will text him the StreamYard link.
I'm sure that'll go well.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he'll love that. just ask him if he's seen Memento.
I forgot.
You forgot that this wasn't a buffet podcast? That we do other things here?
We covered a lot of ground, all right? We covered. We got Memento.
I tell you what, I looked up around like half an hour into this. I was like, oh, this is going to be another short one.
I thought the same thing too.
I was like, oh yeah, I think we're really running out of stuff to talk about like half an hour in. Jeez.
Then I bring up Ralphie from The Sopranos. And now we're doing a buffet tour. This is HBO Max, baby.
Yeah, HBO Max.
HBO Max. I do believe Tony is asleep. We will await his answer.
Yeah, and we'll tell you when we do The Departed next week. We'll get you informed on Tony Salad.
Tony Salad lore. It's life changing. Everyone should have a Tony Salad.
Absolutely.
With that, on that cliffhanger, will the Tony Salad be everlasting? Tune in next week. Brandon, where can people find you?
Oh, we're just done?
I don't know. Do you have anything else? Any final thoughts on Memento? Or final thoughts in general at this point?
No, I mean, I don't think I have that much to say about Memento. It's pretty good. Everybody's pretty good in it. Acting's really good.
It is, yeah. I agree with that. I realized when I was doing research for this that Carrie-Anne Moss was in The Matrix. She was.
So was Joey Pants.
So was Joey Pants. Always comes back to Joey Pants. Sure, that's right. Yeah, because I think she recommended him for.
Yeah. The dude who plays Jimmy is like a real like sleazeball. Like that guy looks like a Sopranos like.
Oh, he does.
Like actor.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Go watch Memento.
Yeah.
And then re-listen to this so that all the questions make sense. And
it's hard to say because I haven't seen American Psycho since high school. Mm-hmm. I think this might be the worst movie we do in Film Bro Month.
Oh, wow.
Still really good, I think.
Right.
Still holds up. Not Nolan's best movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, Dark Knight was better than this. Mm-hmm. Tenet wasn't. This was better than Tenet, I think.
I will say, yeah. In terms of knowing what was going on and me being captivated, but like still being tuned in, I was definitely more tuned in with Memento than I can remember with Tenet. But I love a palindrome, so it's okay.
Tenet.
Tenet, yes.
But yeah, okay, I guess that wraps it up. Yeah, people can follow me at Jose Ruckus, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah.
You can follow me on Twitter at PotterPants212. And there's a link in my bio for other things if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the show. I mean, we already plugged it earlier, but you want to see pictures of Tony Salad? HBO Max, HBO Maks. And on all your podcast services and YouTube, go do the like, subscribe, and comment. What should they comment?
On this one, they should comment Tony Salad.
There you go. Comment Tony Salad.
Yeah. Join us next week when we continue Film Bro Month. We're going to be doing The Aviator.
The Aviator.
Martin Scorsese's The Aviator.
Excited. I know nothing about this movie, and I hope there's at least a plane in it.
There is. Do you not know anything about Howard Hughes?
I recognize the name.
Yeah, it's Martin Scorsese's Howard Hughes biopic.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I'm in.
It's pretty good. Spoiler alerts for next week. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yes, tune in next week. Who knows what we'll talk about next? Well, we'll talk about Aviator. That is a given.
Talk about The Aviator. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 30 minutes of The Aviator and then 30 minutes of who knows what else.
Phone con in the episode.
Make sure subscribe to the goddamn YouTube, people. Subscribe to the goddamn YouTube.
Do it. You heard the man. No, subscribing noise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the notification, like
I got
bell.
Notifications on.
Hit the bell.
I hit the bell. I got notifications turned on, and I can see when it goes up, and I saw the bell. It's a great.
Tell other people about HBO Max too.
Yes,
okay?
of course.
Let them know.
Quality content.
We
here.
need to because we need somebody to pay for our buffet trips. Okay, so we need you to spread the word around.
Yeah, I'll be in contact with Haas's. Listen, I'm telling you what, Haas's also, they got by the bathroom. They got the bouncy ball machine, so we can get some bouncy balls, and they're like the big ones too.
Hell yeah!
We'd slam those into the pavement out in the parking lot.
Okay, bye.